asked me to find.
Call and say, "Come out and do something." This is how you mess with her. Call and say, "Hey, I need you to come by. I need you to see something. I got one of the. I got a wheel. I got that wheel here on the bike."
It's not the same wheel, but it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, but she gonna ask for that one.
But I found one I like better for her bike.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna send it to her.
A black one.
Mhm. She wants some black.
Yeah.
She wants this one in black. Pretty much this one.
Alrighty. Good morning, Ghost Gang. Hey, we here today because we got a customer that decided that he was gonna put his own cams in his motorcycle. He has a 2015 Street Glide. So, in the process of him deciding he's going to put his own cams in his motorcycle, he bought the tool to pull the cams out. Well, if you're not familiar with using a cam removal tool, you can screw something up. So let me tell you what ended up happening. He tried to use the tool, and I still have it open so you can actually see it. He put the tool in, he tried to pull the cam bearings out, and because he didn't put the tool in properly, when he tried to pull the cam bearings out, it busted the cam bearing, and all of the bearings, the needle bearings, fell out and fell down into the motor. Well, the only way to get them out is to hopefully see if you can find them, let all the oil out and see if you can find all the bearings. Well, guess what? He couldn't find them. So he brought me his motorcycle, and in order to find the bearings, I had to split the cases. So here we are today with, I've already split the cases. I sped it up a little bit. I didn't show y'all me removing the motor, but I will show me putting it back in. So right now we're at the point to where we have split the case. Crankside, I actually removed the pistons also because in the process of doing all of this, since he screwed up, we're gonna make this into a big bore. We're gonna turn it into a 107, vice 103 with cams. So now that we're in the process of having to split the casings just to find some needle bearings, then what we're going to do now is turn this into a 107. So we're gonna change the pistons and the jugs and put some cams in it. So now that we are broken all the way down, y'all get to see what your Harley looks like on the inside. So, and while we got it broken down, I don't know if the customer, I talked to him about it, but we probably send the heads off and get the heads flowed, touched up and cleaned up. So,
What's that mean?
what does that mean? Okay, let me show you what it means instead of telling you. We all know in making horsepower on motorcycles, you need to work the heads. So when I say we're gonna have the heads work or flow, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send them out. You see this rough edge in here? We're gonna get that cleaned out. The surface, they're gonna change the surface so the air and fuel flows directly in better. So with air and fuel flowing in better, it equals out to more horsepower. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get this bike to make about 105 to 110 HP and probably 120 pounds of torque. And I'll let you see what the numbers are when I dyno it. So once I put it on the dyno, I'll let you see what we get out of it. But it's just gonna be a basic build, 107 with cams. And I think he opted to go with S&S. Typically I use Woods cams, but they're all good. So here we are. We're starting off, so we letting you see what we're gonna be doing. And I'm gonna let you go through this build with me. And here, here's the other side of the cases. I still had the stator on it. So. Since I've already got all the needle bearings out, we're gonna clean them up and put it back together. Okay.
What you doing?
We're getting ready to seal the cases back. Put them back together. But before we put it back together, we gotta make sure it was clean. And we put some engine seal on the case. And while we're in this process, Ghost Gang family, we got a new hire. We got a new mechanic that's working at Performance on Two Wheels. Ghost Gang, he loves the drag race. He loves the race stock wheelbase.
Just hiding behind the bike.
So he fits really well with this team. He's a certified metric mechanic, so
He's the only one doing any work today.
Good thing we're trying to ensure that we have true professionals working in Performance on Two Wheels. So he fits the mold of Performance on Two Wheels.
Yes, sir.
And let's go over there and get a view of that new, the new guy.
Y'all want to meet him? Here he is, the man himself.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Oh, he's the only one that works.
Y'all probably seen him before, you just didn't know who he was. Okay, family, here we go. Let's see if we can get these cases back together properly. Now, you let the engine bond cure a little bit before you actually put the cases together. Y'all, we know y'all should always check your manual when assembling a motor. Let me get on that side. And in checking your manuals, torque specs are very important. And you gotta put this right. All right. Lowercase put back together. Now, we can throw it back into the motor. Get his ass out of here. And build the top end and call it a day. Those pins. The pins, yeah. Over here. What it is. All right, there goes, gang. Here we go. You know, second part of this, we're going to. I already put the rings on the pistons, so. So we got our rings, and then our new cylinders and our new rings. And CPs. So, next step, I'll be putting the pistons on the rods. But before we do that, we gotta wash the cylinders. Make sure everything is clean.
How do you wash them?
Soap and water. A lot of soap and water. Those 107 cylinders. All right, family, y'all. You know, we've been talking about this motor and the customer, so as you know, I got the cases back together. I didn't show y'all me putting the pistons on the rods, but we have the pistons on the rods, and we're about ready to set the cylinders on the pistons. We gotta make sure we lube our cylinders up real good. And as we say, this is a 107 build. The customer, it was a stock 103. So now, since we had to split the casings to find the rod bearings, we're going to put a 107 in here. Oh, got something real important.
The O-ring. Right at the bottom.
The bottom of the cylinder's got O-ring. So when they sit down, they seat in. All right. If you know, we got our ring compressors, so we can slide these babies on here without no problems. Here we go. Let's see if we're gonna get it on the first try. Cause this stuff like to fight you. Slow down there, baby. Oh man. Well, they're not gonna take two. I pulled it up. Seated on the first ring. Try it again.
Remember who is it?
Put it down some. Turn it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There we go. Just like that. That's what they say. It ain't as always as easy as
That
that.
can be a none of them cars. Oh my goodness. You got 8 cylinders to do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Come on out of there, baby. You ain't like you ain't got to fight. All right.
Voila.
La la la.
I ain't trying to get in the shit. I just
You said what?
I ain't trying to wait and gave it away. And we flipping in our grade saying, don't do that money like that. What you do?
So this Harry.
Well, let me get out of here. I can't be butting me, baby. And it's hard for me to remember when y'all got me looking good and got that music on there and all that good stuff.
All right.
I'm gonna try to be able.
We ready. We ready for that. Okay, now we putting the front cylinder on. We got the rear cylinder on. Let's do some magic. Let's get these cylinders on here. Okay. What it does that?
Rain's always.
It made it almost to all of them except for. Let's see if that is there. I can get it. About that pistons. Take your ass on down. There we go. I think that's it, mister. There we go.
Looks like it's ready to
I think we made it.
Yep. Yep.
So family, just know when you do this, make sure you ensure that you do not break a ring. She's down. So we got some cylinders and pistons on now.
AKA Jug.
AKA
They
Jug.
call them jugs, but
They really cool.
we in there. We clean the head up a little bit. Now we're in the process of installing the rear cylinder head. Make sure you check your tolerances and your specs, because you know you got to use your torque wrench for this, and there's a sequence that you have to follow. All right. Exhaust. Intake. Intake, exhaust. And just know, we putting adjustable push rods in here, but know this, the exhaust push rod is always longer than the intake push rod.
It's good to know.
That's something for you to remember. So if you have solid push rods and you take a motor down, remember the exhaust is farther away than what the intake is. So the exhaust push rod is longer than the intake push rod, front and rear. As I told you, remember to follow your specs. Here it is. In this kit, it comes with, whenever you got to put the head gasket in, it tells you the sequence and the torque spec. So we're going to tighten this down starting with 9, 14, 22, and the final torque will be 42 foot-pounds. So, get a torque wrench. Make sure you got a torque wrench that is calibrated properly. So this head has 4 sequence. Family. Rear cylinder is torqued down, full sequence is ready. Now, we're gonna go to the front cylinder. I guess we're gonna pause for a commercial break, and we'll get back with y'all in just a minute.
Good morning. We getting ready. Camera's getting charged. Box is getting packed. Let's go check on the guys.
Oh.
Harry, you gonna make her look pretty?
Oh, yeah.
She ride better when she's clean, right? They ride better when they're clean, right? Big old Harry. Getting ready. Looking real comfortable.
Got the rope piece all the way. Look at that, we got old god dang on, who is that guy over there? Mr. Woods. Red Eye himself. We finna get some of that ass today.
Oh shit, I heard that. Oh shit.
We finna get some of that ass today.
Some of that red eye.
Yeah, we finna tear some of that ass up.
Hey, this is what I say about red eye.
Oh. What it say? Let me see what that say.
What is 5 and
Oh.
1? God damn, that's okay.
Huck it.
I'm hot laughing all. We like dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, we. Where that little damn fool bite? Oh, there you go.
I think my competition right there. I'm gonna run him.
That might be a good race. You heard what Mob D, he said he Mob deep for life.
They don't convert me. You can interview.
We ain't gonna convert him, we just gonna beat the hell out of him today. That's all we gonna do.
That's okay.
That's all.
But if y'all lose, then
Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, like I said, we here at Bad Austin doing our thing. We're gonna have a good time today. See how many bikes we can line up against and record. We got this young fella. He a little new addition to the little group. You know, he got his little Repsol, little 600. Got a little spray on it, but we didn't bring the nitrous today for it. But he think he ready. He gonna do a little something besides scare himself half to death. He gonna scare himself half to death because he ain't never drag raced before, but we gonna teach him some stuff.
He said, when you ready to race, you be bad.
His name Damn Fool.
One thing about it, two things.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
Yes, sir.
I got a soccer set, break the right motherfucker.
past today, this is what we got today.
Well, out here on 10, on the side of the road, Ghost Gang. Got to come save. Who we going to save? Red Eye. Red Eye, okay. We better go do an interview with him. Got to get him some gas. It's the 2 gas cans right there. Look at that. Oh, that shit, get up there. I don't know. What's my number, bitch? I'm DJ, who we going to get?
We gonna say Red Eye.
Okay. Red Eye got the pink eye. Well, we walking up here. That nigga there.
Both of them bitches let me do this, let them in.
He said,
Both of them bitches died.
this motherfucker, we on 2-wheel performance. I shit, I turned into AAA now. Goddamn truck dead, motorcycle
Those
dead.
game race and do goddamn savers.
Yes, we do. Hey, I got some lifesavers in the truck. I got some lifesavers in the truck. Let me see you a passenger. Let me see you a passenger. Hey man. Hey man. Hey man. What? Just tell me, who thought it was when the gas needle went down?
The damn driver.
The driver. Oh, him. The wayman.
Oh, you crazy? I was driving.
Those, check this out. My shit did stall at the light. Y'all shit stalling on 10.
What, Johnny? I'm riding bike with y'all.
You got your motorcycle dead,
And the
truck dead. Hey, Sad, who fault is it? Both of them.
Goddamn. He burned up the clutch and burned up the diesel.
Damn, Sad, they say you burnt the clutch up and the diesel. Goddamn. So why y'all ain't tell the man to ride his motorcycle? He could have speed shifted.
That motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
Posted down the hill.
Right.